Okay, this here is just a quick little video of the ECX or Electrix Revenge Type E. Some people on the Ultimate RC forum asked to see some video, so this will be just one of the few videos that I'll try to put together. They're going to be short, simple, nothing major. So we'll go ahead and remove our body pins here. The shell here, or the body, it's actually pretty thick plastic, or I'm not sure what the material is, but it's pretty thick. Definitely feels very sturdy. I haven't really had the vehicle out to bash it around that much, so we'll see how it holds up, but it does feel pretty sturdy. Then as we go in here, you can see the fused 2500 kV motor. The receiver is in here, has a little short antenna. The motor wires and the connected to the electronic speed controller are sitting mounted up on the rear frame brace. You have your speed controller here with the fan. The fan actually stays on all the time. It takes, I don't know, it seems like it takes about 15 to 30 seconds before it winds out to full speed. It does seem to push a lot of air. So, good or bad, I don't know. Seems like it'd be good. You'll notice here that the way I have the wires set from the electronic speed controller to the battery routed, I have it zip tied here. I have the converter plug from the DC3 to the Traxxas style plug. And I have it zip tied back here. I chose to do that because when putting a battery in here, whatever way you determine that you want to run the battery, whether you want to run it this way with your battery leads out this way, or the way I run it is this direction here. Without this adapter here, I run Traxxas in my other ECX vehicle, the circuit style plug, Traxxas style plug, so I set that up for this one too. Yes, I could solder on a Traxxas lead onto the cable here, but one of the things I disliked is because of the low profile of the body, the way it kind of swoops down on both sides. It has like this little ledge kind of where my thumb's at. The wires either get pushed up on the body, or they'll ride right here in the center area, and I didn't want them accidentally getting down on the drive shaft, or even worse, moving over and when you're not looking at it and getting up against that spur gear. So I decided to run the wire this way, so this way when the battery, sorry, trying to do this one-handed. When the battery's put in and fastened down, the actual battery cable actually comes here, plugs in, and it'll actually rest right down in there on the side. So it's just kind of out of the way of the body, allows the body to sit on there fine. This is a 3S in case you missed it. So it's not that tall of a pack, but there's definitely enough room on these zip ties to go larger, or sorry, not zip ties, but the Velcro to go larger. There's a little bit closer of the servo. Then the front, as may have been seen from my earlier or an earlier post, you have your metal shock towers that are 4mm aluminum. They're 4 millimeters thick. And you have like a bulkhead cover that is, I guess, there to help protect the front plastic housing for your differential. And then you're not going to be able to see it that well, but in here, there's right there where it looks kind of a different color or darker color. It's actually a bluish color, kind of where my thumb's pointing. There's a metal aluminum piece in there. It's like that on the rear as well. So far seems pretty sturdy overall. There's a better view over the overhead. And then let me flip it around to the back. So you can see there's that metal cover there as well on the back. Haven't had a chance to really get out and mess around a whole lot, but as I said, it seems to be pretty durable so far. But we will we'll see as time goes on and I get a chance to actually get out there. The weather's been kind of crappy. Other places where there's metal, just to note, right here you have this cross brace piece here that I guess as the top of the servo saver tower or whatever it's called, and then this piece here where the your steering linkage and your tie rods tie into. It's also metal here. It's a metal piece that goes across the front of the vehicle. So seems decent. I'm not that experienced with the 8th scale buggies, so I'm not sure how much is typically plastic and how much is typically metal. One thing I was kind of surprised about is the front and rear chassis braces are plastic. It'd be probably a nice upgrade if they had some aluminum ones. Not sure why they chose plastic as opposed to aluminum, but that's what they are. So look for some future videos.